Hey, T. Thank you for coming. I'm glad you got here safe. Weather's kind of crazy.
How are you?
I'm okay. Look, I know that things went up in flames at the cabin, and definitely, as the host, I take responsibility for that. My intent, Tamara, was to put up money to get all of us together so we can go on this amazing ski trip. And I wanted to curate an event that was like for lovers only. You know, I wanted you to come alone. I wanted Dee to come alone. Me and Lawrence to be together, and for him to see that me and DC don't have anything beyond just co-parenting. And DC and Sarah, you know, they had the plan to propose, but it didn't really happen like that.
Not at all. And you know, while I appreciate the gesture, it's not really your place to try to get me and Damien back together.
I know that now.
We've been through a lot, and I feel like us being in that situation made things a lot worse. And I know that wasn't your intent. And that's why, you know, I decided to come and hear you out.
Look, T, I know you overheard Aisha saying what she said to Dee, but that's not how it happened. And I swear to God, that's not how it happened. I don't mind falling out with people who I feel have done something to me or have been petty in the past, but you've never done anything to me. When I first reconnected with Dee, we were childhood friends. When I first reconnected with him, I asked him, you know, who's the special lady in your life? To lock someone like you down, she gotta be dope. And when I met you, you were dope.
I appreciate that.
There was a shootout that rang out. I was going crazy. As you can imagine, I'm kind of flying off the mouth. And to calm me down, next thing I know, Dee just kissed me. But it wasn't a passionate kiss. It wasn't love behind it. It wasn't sentimentality. It was just like, shut up, sis. And I know that doesn't mean much to you, but that's really what it was.
Well, I mean, thank you for explaining that. Because, you know, I hear that y'all kissed and I'm thinking something crazy. And I mean, you didn't really give me much of a choice. You started going at Aisha. Y'all got into it. But at that time in my life, Damien wasn't around. I couldn't get him to come home. He wasn't answering my calls, and I just felt like somebody else was there. And I would see you on his phone and hear your name, and I asked him about you. And he lied to me. And then when he brought me to the cabin with you, you know, I put my inhibitions aside and we became friends, but it was just very hurtful to hear that you guys shared a kiss and no one told me. I just was boo-boo the fool, you know?
But you know what, T? I would have felt the same way you felt as a woman, which is why I felt the way I felt towards Aisha on that trip, because her and Lawrence kind of had some chemistry. But all that aside, T, my loyalty was to Dee at the time. I would have never went behind his back and said, hey, T, Dee kissed me, because there was nothing behind it. I pushed him away. I cussed him out. I stopped talking to him for months because I was like, I'm confused. What was that? And when we finally spoke, he said, look, Eve, it was nothing like that. I look at you as a sister and nothing more. See, I would never play in your face and have you around me calling you sis if I was interested in Dee in any way, shape, or form, or the other way around.
Look, I believe you, and it's a lot going on in my life right now, and I have a current relationship that I have to worry about. So, you know, thank you for explaining that to me, woman to woman, and, you know, I believe you, and I'm letting the past be the past.
I appreciate that, too.
But I'm gonna head out. You be safe, okay?
Oh, okay. Drive safe.